Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. The market took a dump again today, and you know what? XRP, all things considered, held up like a champ. Not that it didn't get impacted. I mean, it moved in tandem with the rest of the market, but consider this. Yesterday, we also had a market dump. Bitcoin got down to the 86,000s, right? And XRP got down to $2.07 yesterday. Today, what happened? Well, today, Bitcoin got even lower. It got into the 82,000s. But XRP, it only got as low as what? $2.16, showing strength. And so you love to see that. And I'm going to share with you perspective from a number of different XRP chart analysts, but just let it be known here at the outset of the video, the sky is not falling, and we will be back in a position where people are getting greedy as F. Like, that is an inevitability so far as I am concerned. I understand people are scared out of their minds right now, although if you're an XRP holder and you've been here for more than a few months, you're probably not that afraid. I mean, we're sitting pretty anyway. But this has been happening, this back and forth, right, with the extreme emotions that comes in tandem with the extreme volatility. And it's been happening for 16 years. And it just happens at different price points. You know, as years pass, you know, the price, you know, markets, it trends up. It certainly has. That part's different. But the human reaction is never any different. And it's kind of funny. More on that in a second. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. As I record this video, it is 7:13 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday, February 26, 2025. XRP is now $2.17. Bitcoin up a little bit from the lows today at $84,540. But take a look at this disaster. I saw this and I just couldn't help but laugh. This is the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, folks. At 10 out of 100. That's right, folks. 10 out of 100. This is extreme fear. You know, I remember seeing this even lower in the past. I've seen it like, I don't know for sure what the lowest number is I've ever seen it, but I've seen it at 5. And that was when Bitcoin was like a third of the price. That's when XRP was probably, I don't know, like 40 cents or something. It always comes back. It's just, and I know, and I understand why. It's because everything's relative and everything's subjective. I totally get that. But since if you could just understand that, and you can understand how silly it is to respond in such ways. And so XRP community member Quincy, he had an excellent post on this topic just to illustrate how silly this is, because this is always happening. There's always the volatility, whipsawing back and forth, emotions high, emotions low. And so he wrote the following. The amount of doubt I see whenever the state of things are volatile in the crypto space is saddening. This is like getting on a plane weekly for work just to have someone scream, "We're all gonna die," every time a little turbulence hits. Now everyone is anxious just for us to land just fine every single time. That is spot on. Again, it's kind of like I was saying at the outset of the video. The asset class, it has existed for 16 years, okay? 16 years. And every time there's a move like this, people flip out. It has never meant the end of the world is here. It has never meant that coins are going to zero. It has never meant that crypto no longer makes sense. And so consider it from this perspective. The price is doing what it's doing. Have the fundamentals changed to the negative? On Bitcoin, on ETH, on XRP. And whatever you think about those coins, maybe you don't like Bitcoin, maybe you don't even like ETH, and if you don't, that's fine. But have the actual fundamentals changed? Because up until this point, it's been very clear for many, many years that whatever the fundamentals are, whether you like them or not, it's irrelevant. Whether you or I like it, irrelevant. The market on the whole has decided these coins make sense with the existing attributes, correct? Yes, correct. You can nod along with me, right? Okay, so given that that's the case, if the price went down, then what must it instead be if it's not that? Because it's not the case that whatever the attributes are, the humans no longer value them. That's not what this is, obviously. They didn't just all in tandem like, we no longer value these attributes of these coins. No. Of course that didn't happen. That's a stupid thought. That didn't happen. Didn't happen with Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, none of them, even though prices are down today, right? So what is it? It's just humans speculating and responding to one another. And so if we already know when there are level heads that these are the coins that are towards the top of market cap, because they have attributes that humans on the global scale value, then don't you think that if the prices are low and it's just because of emotions and nothing got worse, don't you then think that as more humans jump into the space, all that's going to happen as years pass is the price will trend up, right? Yes. So then maybe don't freak out in times like this, because it don't make no damn sense up in this bitch so far as I'm concerned. It doesn't make sense to be scared here. And this is exactly what's been happening for the entirety of this asset class. It's been around 16 years now. Consistently, this happens. Year after year after year. It does not matter. Now, if we start seeing fundamentals go to the negative for any individual coin, we can have a conversation about that. Maybe something is going to trend towards zero then. But on the whole, the crypto asset class, no, it is not. So when the price goes down, including for XRP, it represents, if anything, opportunity, at least for those people who want to accumulate. And there are no shortage of humans that take advantage of it. Just wanted to say my piece on that. Here's a post from XRP hater Don Alt. He shared this with his 656,000 followers. And he's acknowledging that XRP is showing strength here, which is why I just thought I'd highlight this. He says, you guys have been looking for alt season in your dog shit memes. While alt season has been happening in almost all potential ETF coins. See XRP and Litecoin, two coins I've been talking about for a while, up multiples, while other coins are down 90%. Yep, and it's nice to see somebody who irrationally hates XRP at least acknowledging that XRP is performing pretty damn well here. And by the way, hilariously, Litecoin's actually up today, and there have been a number of analysts in recent weeks talking about how it looks like it's copying what's happened on the XRP chart. But earlier today, anyway, Litecoin was up about 10%, while most of the market's down. So there are some outliers, of course, but on the whole, the market's obviously down today. Here's a post from chart analyst Crypto Michael. And he said, XRP, there is still hope for new highs if it holds this purple support line. A break of $2.60 is needed to activate a move up to new all-time high, expecting more chop this week before a decisive move in March. So, yeah, we need to see that happen, but he's been pretty consistent for, I don't know exactly how long. He's been in crypto for a while. I think I started following him at some point, maybe a year or so ago. I can't remember exactly. But the whole time I've been following him, he has been insisting XRP was going to break out and then ultimately enter price discovery. I don't think anything that's happening here is changing that outlook. Here's a post from chart analyst Greg Crypto. He have an XRP BTC chart on the left there. And he said, alts are stronger than Bitcoin during this dump. Did you notice how altcoins remained resilient against Bitcoin during the last dump? It's because there's nothing left to liquidate. Yeah, so all the lettuce hands are out. So people got liquidated and all the lettuce hands are out. Not literally all of them, but pretty much. We're getting there anyway, right? Eventually you do run out of people to scare the hell out of, and then markets find bottoms. Like eventually markets find bottoms. So I'm not in the game of predicting when that's going to be or what the price levels are, but that's just what happens. And it makes no sense to be scared here. It just simply doesn't. The market's good. So, I'll just say something that I usually say in these situations. Again, Crypto Fear and Greed Index, extreme fear, 10 out of 100. At some unknown point in the future, that's going to be back into extreme greed. We will see extreme greed in the crypto market. Mark my words. It's going to happen. And I won't be surprised if it happens sooner than later, frankly, because we're still in a bull market. Despite the pullbacks like this are actually historically very normal. So, but yes, I did notice, as did E-Grade Crypto and many others, that altcoins actually outperforming Bitcoin today. You love to see it. Here's a post from chart analyst Dom. Bitcoin denominated in XRP BTC inverse. And so just to be clear, usually when we're talking about, how XRP and Bitcoin compare to one another in price, usually the pair that people pull up would be the XRP BTC pair, which is XRP denominated in Bitcoin. This is the inverse of that. So this is Bitcoin denominated in XRP. And so all that does is it flips the chart upside down. So like when you're looking at an XRP BTC chart, you would want, if you're an XRP holder, you'd want it to just be shooting as high as possible. And then if you're looking at a BTC XRP chart, it's going to show the same formations but inverted. So if you're an XRP holder, you would want it to shoot down because that means Bitcoin is being priced low against XRP. And the all-time high for XRP priced against Bitcoin is 2018. So still haven't hit that, which is why I believe there's so much room to go. So XRP, yeah, we got a new all-time high for XRP USD, but not for XRP BTC. So anyway, again, this is an inverted charter. So he says, Bitcoin has been trying to break the support level of 1 Bitcoin for 34,000 XRP for 1,800 days. The reasonable target remains 10,000 XRP equals 1 Bitcoin. I think it even remains a possibility for this year if current wick lows and outperformance remain. And so you can see he's talking about Bitcoin against XRP going dropping like a rock all the way down to about here. Now it'd be nice to see a new all-time high for XRP priced against Bitcoin. Again, this is a BTC XRP chart, but still, it would be nice to see that. So it'd be nice to see a low for BTC XRP. And I won't be surprised if that happens. But I will tell you, if we see this happen, if Bitcoin is priced even anywhere around where it is now, you're going to see the price of XRP, what, like double to triple, something like that. And that's without Bitcoin going any higher. Now, it's in the 80,000s right now. Think about that. So this will get buck wild if that. But look, I think Bitcoin is going to run. I think it's going to hit another new all-time high. That would be my guess, just for fun. I would guess that it would anyway. But I don't know. I admit that. That's just my for fun guess. But assuming that happens and it has that final parabolic burst like you've seen in every other market cycle, yeah, I mean, XRP is going to follow, but it's going to substantially outperform. Here's a post from chart analyst Dark Defender. He says, XRP is close to finalizing the ABC correction pattern in the daily time frame, considering the lowest RSI figures. That's relative strength index. RSI is close to the oversold area. The expected first wave will be towards $3, and our aim will be between $5 and $8 with wave 3 to 5. And so he's still calling, and this isn't his top target. I mean, he still thinks that we're going to get into double digits closer to $20. I've seen him talk about like $17 to $18. But in the short term here, relatively speaking anyway, next couple months or so, if history is to rhyme with itself, then yeah, anywhere $5 to $8 in that short of a time frame doesn't sound crazy. And he still firmly believes that's the type of price action we should be looking forward to. Here's a post from chart analyst Javon Marks, XRP USD chart. He says, this candlestick and volume combo on XRP should tell it all. The sellers, the bears, were rejected at a level not seen since perhaps 2017 to 2018. The bulls showed a dominant presence, so despite the recent price action, they can be coming to dominate. Well, it's certainly true. I'll say that we fared better than yesterday. It's just XRP continues it month after month after month to show just incredible strength compared to what you've been used to if you've been an XRP holder the last several years. XRP is a true fighting force at this point. Here's a post from chart analyst Steph's Crypto. You got an XRP BTC chart on the left and XRP USD chart on the right. And he simply said this XRP breakout is far from over. So again, I'm honest to God, I would tell you if I found this, but I haven't found a single one of the analysts that I regularly follow flip bearish. Not one of them. Not one of them. Now you can find tons of bearish analysts, but those are the fly-by-night analysts. There's a reason I don't follow them. You can find them on your Twitter feed, But that's the type of analyst that just goes with whatever the crowd sentiment is, and then they'll just parrot whatever that is. That's stupid. But as far as the analysts that I followed, like for instance, the ones that knew the cycle low after FTX was there, like they called that. So they knew Bitcoin was going to rocket. They knew altcoins would ultimately follow. And they have to whatever degree, even though we haven't had the final euphoric blow off top. They also called that XRP would break out to the upside. And so this isn't done here, folks. I don't believe for a moment. Like the idea that XRP consolidated for the better part of a decade only to barely tap a new all-time high and then say, that's it, and then that's it for the cycle. Like, that's ridiculous. That would be an oddity in crypto. I will just say that. If the whole market falls apart, fine. But I doubt that's what's going to happen here. Here's a post from Charting Guy. XRP weekly EMAs all remain in bullish alignment. 20-week holding as support with the perfect wick to it earlier today. So again, I'm just sharing with you, there's nobody I follow that I've seen anyway has flipped bearish. And I wouldn't expect them to. I would expect that they would all expect history to repeat itself or kind of rhyme with itself. And so if that's the case, the blow off top is yet ahead. The fun part, the most fun part, which will be a short time period, it is yet ahead. Probably in the coming months, if history time-wise is going to more or less play out like it has in the past. We're almost there. At least we already got our all-time high as XRP holders, but the most fun part comes after that. That's price discovery. And it's just absurd to think that will never happen. And even if the whole market actually tanked, and the whales get wrong-footed for the first time in crypto history, they're wrong-footed, and the lemming retail speculators panic selling, they were right. Okay, say that happens, and I do not believe for a moment that's the case. Okay, fine. That sucks. I'd rather get the life-changing wealth selling XRP now, but I don't get to choose that. And so if that's the case, then if we're actually going into a bear market, you know what I'll do? I'll just keep holding my crypto, and then I'll buy more with new money that I make. And then when the market comes back again, I'll sell then. Either way, like I was getting at earlier in the video, it's not the case that humans are going to stop being interested in the crypto asset class. It's very clear that the attributes that cryptocurrencies can and do offer are valuable to humans. Humans decide that. And given that it's been the case for 16 years, that's not a fluke. It's not some flash in the pan thing. So as long as the fundamentals are not getting worse, then it doesn't make sense to panic if the price goes down. If anything, it just means the market is oversold, which many analysts I follow think is probably the case right now. In fact, I might have one here. Yeah, actually I do. Here's from Mikey Bull Crypto. He's talking about Bitcoin here. Bitcoin on an oversold region. This usually indicates either the bottom is in or very close. And so here you can see this is the relative strength index at the bottom. So that would be the purple bar, and then the yellow bar looks like it's just it just flattened it out. It's just an average, a moving average. So look at how low we got here though with the relative strength index. And this is a scale from 0 to 100, mind you. We're at 23.98 as of the time he posted this afternoon. 23 out of 98. That's oversold territory, my friends. Look at what has happened when Bitcoin has been at these levels in the past. You see what happened, right? Anytime it got even close to this, even if you had to range sideways for a bit, the market rebounded and went higher. So even if we range a little bit, even if that's the case, ooh, scary. Like this is not remotely scary, folks. Look at this going back to the 2023. Look at this. This happens all the damn time. It's not scary. It just isn't. I know if you're new, then it feels that way. I get that. But it just isn't scary. It's just how humans respond if you can wrap your head around that and recognize actually the fundamentals are stronger than ever and they keep going the right direction. They keep increasing, certainly for XRP. So what are we even talking about here? Like, everything's fine, obviously. Okay. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.